We're getting closer to planting season. If you just can't wait to start, we've got some tips and tricks for you to try now to get ready for springtime. Jackie Albarella shows us as we head to the garden.
It's finally time to start some seedlings inside. Now, you can use this kind of a container, which is the typical 4-pack. You may have some of these left over from last year, but also you can use anything you've got around the house. These egg containers are great because they're a really nice size, but remember, you want to poke a hole in the bottom because it needs some drain holes. And then what you can do is take this, cut it in half, rip it in half, and then use this underneath as the tray so that it doesn't leak on your cupboard. Now, the other thing that you can use are these great plastic containers that lettuce comes in. This is a big one, so you'd want to put something in here that, needed deep roots. But what's cool about this is when you put the top on it, you've got a homemade greenhouse. And that's great because the seeds are going to need to be very warm for about 6 weeks for them to germinate. This is one of those containers that fruit comes in. It already has holes in the bottom, which is great. But you don't want the dirt flying all over. So before you plant in this, you might want to take a piece of paper towel, put that in the bottom, right? Put your dirt in, and I like to use a very light soilless mixture to start seeds because you can't have anything too heavy, they won't get started. So now I've got my soil. I'm going to put my basil seeds in here, cover them up. I'll close the lid. It's a beautiful greenhouse. I'm going to put it in a sunny window, water it, put it in a sunny window, 6 to 8 weeks. I'm going to have my seedlings. As they grow, I'll leave the lid open. They'll keep growing, and there'll be time to transplant them. So keep all of these containers that you've been collecting around the house and use them to start your seeds. It's a cheap and wonderful way to get a greenhouse. This one even has holes in the top, so some of that air and some of the moisture will be able to also escape through the top. Perfect greenhouse material. I'm Jackie Albarella for Channel 2 Daybreak Saturday.